And we're live. All right.
All right. What's up, everybody? All right. As you can see, shit's getting pretty serious with regards to all the work that we all decided we wanted to do before Slam and several other events. I got a whole ass event a week before, the week before Slam, that we're bringing out the Soulgasm and a couple other vehicles to show off at the Hangtown Motocross Classic, a dirt bike race that's in Prairie City, which is outside of Sacramento area. And it should be a really good time. And man, we've been working on the new build we're calling the Guillotine, otherwise known as the Gilly, because it will choke your fucking ass out or it will rip your head off, whatever version of that you want to call it. So it's the Guillotine.
Oh, yeah.
And it's looking really good. Made a lot of really good. I sent you that picture, Drew, of the amp rack. I don't know if you took a study of that. You could see the little Jim's Machine Works components, and what's really awesome about that image is almost every single power and ground are already hooked up to all of those amps in that image. So super fucking clean. All the wires are super hidden.
Yeah, that looks great.
It looks so fucking good, man. We're so excited about it. The truck is coming together incredibly smoothly, and really beautiful. So yeah, I'm real excited, but obviously it's like pretty stressful. You know, it's kind of one of these things that no matter how much shit we do, like it's going to be all the way until the last minute, because if we do something, like let's say I was like, all right, it's going to take me, 3.5 days to build these fucking front doors. Well, let's say I fucking hit a home run the first 3 or 5 steps of the doors and they're looking amazing. And I go, oh shit, you know what? If I just adjusted this like this with a few hours of work,
yep,
I can make these look and fit way fucking better. And so then, you got the fucking Sawzall out and you're grinding shit and you're busting your ass on it. And then you added a little bit of time back, like you make up for some, or you fucking crush it on the doors and the pillars and the fucking headliner and the thing and the B pillar seal off panels and the floor and all the shit. And then it's like, can you put some lights in there? And like, fucking, should we put lights in there? It's like, hey Jim, we're doing real good on time. Should we take some time to put some fucking lights? And he's like, fucking yeah, let's do it. It's like, you're gonna work. You're gonna work all the way until it's time. That's just what it's gonna be. We're hoping to bring this thing to life possibly on Friday. That seems kind of realistic. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. And
you see what I'm doing.
yeah.
And this isn't the best panel to work with. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, that looks like a little bit of a tough one. I'll tell you what was easy to apply that shit in was my Sprinter van.
I'm having to work like behind this right now.
Man, so check it out. This is gangster shit. We did this on both the Guillotine and on the Soulgasm. Today, we took that cowl front off of the top of where the windshield wiper shit goes, and we pulled all that shit out of there. So no windshield wipers. Neither of these vehicles belong in any kind of rain anyway. And we welded in a bunch of steel reinforcements in there, and then we filled that shit with 16-pound expanding foam with a very high density of fiberglass chop mixed into it.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I haven't thought about doing a mix like that.
Well, I mean, it's kind of my thing, right? You know what I mean? I'm the composites guy, so it was pretty fucking bitching. It worked out. It's like fucking concrete, right? Because it affected the expansion rate a little bit, so it didn't expand quite as much. So everything's more dense.
Yeah, we thought about doing pour foam in here, but we want we need the weight to hold the thing down.
We'll mix in Mix in a whole bunch of fucking fiberglass chop. That'll add some weight.
Like I plan on doing a couple pounds of this stuff in here, to say the least.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, we're really excited about everything we got going on. We got the Warpath Energy batteries in both of those builds. The Soulgasm is operating at 16.4 volts now.
Golly.
Yeah.
That's high. Is it gonna? I mean, I'm sure it's fine, obviously.
Yeah. And we sorted out. Remember, we were worried that the bias was causing a buzzing noise. We think it was a fucking alternator that had like a really an incredible amount of crud in it. Like it was probably like belt dust and shit from us destroying belts so much while we were sorting out the alternator belt in the Soulgasm. You know, we fought the good fight with that thing, but now we have it sorted out. And so we pulled all the alts out, took them all apart and cleaned them all and cleaned all the brushes on them and put them all back together. And that seemed to alleviate like 98% of the little bit of engine noise. And it was like, hey, look, if you roll the windows down, you don't hear anything at all. I'm going to move forward with other things that are more important, like trying to keep this windshield intact with these fucking 3.5 extra volts that this thing's operating at.
Yeah. Exactly.
I kind of suspect that it's coming from the voltage regulator. That's kind of where we're thinking.
Is it just under load or is it all the time?
It's kind of, I mean, I suppose it's kind of all the time. It's really, you know, you roll the windows up and you turn everything off and you turn the volume all the way down, you rev it a little bit and you hear it a little bit. So it's like, hey, look, compared to what this thing was fucking doing, and if you just roll the windows down, you can't hear shit. You know what I mean? You're like, just normal ambient sound outside is louder than the noise.
Yep.
It's a fucking bass car with fucking, 11 amps in it. I'm good right now. Like, we'll circle back to it later. I wanted to get that top of the firewall, bottom of the windshield reinforced really good. And it's we're fucking super confident now. I'm not afraid to up the power on that thing significantly.
Good.
So yeah. And we're making lots of really good progress on the guillotine and then we still have custom boxes going out 2, 3, 4 of them a week and production boxes and we're trying to, get all the SoundCube boxes stocked for the guys at Sky High. So we're all working real fucking hard. It's going good, man. It's going really good.
The internet told me that your boxes aren't worth it. So I don't know what you're talking about. There's no way you're selling any.
Yeah, I don't know. What's weird is the only people that ever say that are shitty builders that have never done anything that anybody's ever given the slightest fuck about at all.
Yo, I was trying to get that one dude to come dead in his fucking wagon for $1,500. I'll be honest, dude.
Yeah, he's like, I'll build your whole box and I'll blah, 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 blah. I clicked his page and everything he built looked like shit.
Hey, brother, you're dead in the wagon for $1,500? Come on.
Yeah.
Hurry up, bud.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The internet. You know how it is.
Yeah. I mean, I figure if the shit talking is hella steady, it doesn't really bother me when somebody's like, that shit's way too expensive. That's fucking blah. But when they tell like lies, that's when it bothers me a lot.
You're like, I'm fine with it with being called expensive. That's the point. I am expensive.
Yeah.
But don't lie.
You get what you pay for. But don't fucking tell lies. Don't oh, well, when I fucking built a different box for my buddy and it was way fucking louder and it blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, what was the context of that? And how does that even work? Oh, you want to make sure everybody knows you're a builder. So if you say my name, people jump into the post.
Yep.
I'm like, man, if you're using me as relevance, man, you're a fucking loser. Because I ain't shit. I just built fancy speaker boxes, man. I'm not that big of a deal.
I mean, you are pretty relevant.
I mean, kind of. I am a fucking deadliest demo judge every year. I'm putting my finger in the wrong spot. So weird that it's backwards.
Stormy Young.
I'm getting ready. I was like, I got home and I took a quick shower and I got cleaned up and I was like, cool. I'm home a little early. I was up fucking booty butt crack of dawn. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me, get cleaned up. And then I was like, let me grab a shirt to fucking kind of chill for the rest of the evening in, like pajamas. I was like, ooh, there's the Deadliest Demo shirt right there. I'm getting ready. So, yep. But
It's like,
that'll be a lot of fun. I will be a Deadliest Demo judge again this year. So I'll be a busy man hustling my ass around doing all that. So
yes, you will. Bro, I'm telling you, Penny Colton, he's coming for it.
who?
Penny Colton. The dude.
Is that the guy from a couple of years ago that had all the 18s?
Yep.
I hope so. That thing had potential. So
it's completely different.
Oh, I bet. I mean,
I designed the new wall, and it's a 12 Nightshade version 618s.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot.
How much power is he running?
I think it's 6 salt 8s or something. I mean, not like an egregious amount of power, but enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like he'll be able to actually play it for more than a few minutes at relatively high volume.
Excellent. Yeah. The guillotine with its 9/18s and a fourth should be pretty fucking nasty.
Oh yeah.
It's a real solid build. The cage is wild. Everything about it's pretty fucking crazy.
Y'all are building it, so of course it's gonna be nice.
Well, we're trying real fucking hard. I'll tell you that.
I feel that.
Shit.
We got 2 weekends left, and luckily it feels like a lot to do, but it's really not. Just got to finish deadening the roof, and then kind of just put everything in, which sounds easy, right? But just put it in.
Oh, just put it in, bro. No, so Tyson, with a little bit of help, like half the time help of our technician Gary, has been doing the wiring, just the power wires of just the back amps. There's going to be four more amps in the front area of the truck. Yeah. So he started that at around 11 a.m. yesterday. And when I left today, he had 2 more 4-aught power wires to fit, to do on 2 more amps back there. And then we're going to try to locate all of the other amplifiers. We're probably going to have 2 JL 808s. And
right.
How soon could you get me the appropriate gizmos for those? Is that possible to make the little, what do you call those boxes? The integration boxes?
Yeah, the little MVI DSP things.
Yeah.
You
think you could get them to me by like a week and a half ago?
Let me call my guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have 2 sets of extra harnesses right now. One's an 8-channel for Jerry, because I had to I wasn't keeping any of the 8-channel stuff, but no one was doing 8-channel, so I had to order that. And I have 1 6-channel for a guy. If you could get me the wiring harnesses that you have quick, I could print stuff quickly.
Yeah, you could start printing them, and I can send you the harnesses tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I might have to do that. I'll talk to you in the morning.
Okay.
Like one of my priorities tomorrow morning is to map out the final of the all the amplifiers. Like I'm real confident of what I got. So, but I think there's going to be a couple more amps. So.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
You know what? I might actually have a different way of doing it. I might be able to save him a couple amps, and I might be able to use. So if I use the 808s, bridged.
Bro, what is Brandy laughing at? That's the real question. Where the fuck? So 808
Oh, I don't
bridge.
know. I don't know if I want to just have. I don't want to have like 225 watts running my 4 tweeters. I don't know. It's probably plenty on the tweeters. So I could bridge an 808 on the tweeters and on the 3-inch.
Yeah, I think that'd be plenty.
And then
I plan on doing just in mine. I'm gonna do I'm just gonna do a 3 and a tweeter per channel on a VXI 808, not bridge. So I mean like 100 watts, and I expect it to be plenty loud enough. Realistically,
well, I got 4 tweeters and 4 3-inch on the pillars naturally, on each pillar.
Yeah.
So I bridge those, and I got 808 runs those, and then I have 4 8s on each door.
What are you gonna use to power that?
A 700 AB on each one. On each door.
Yeah, I plan on doing the 808 on my entire front stage, except for the 12s in the doors, because I want to keep a full digital signal path. That way, there's no chance of noise. Period. Just an idea. In the wagon, we're gonna, can't really do that, but wagon's gonna have some cool amps in it.
I should. Okay, so freaking. I don't know. I got a whole bunch of like. I'm gonna do 8 8s and 8 tweeters behind the seats as well for him.
God damn. God damn, son.
I'm like, well, hey, Jim, I got a lot of space right here. Why don't we do this? And he's like, fucking yes. I was like, all right, let's go.
I've never met Jim, but Jim is the vibe.
I fucking love Jim. He's the best. He's actually flying in tomorrow morning. Him and his whole family. He's flying the whole family out to come hang out for a couple days.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he wants to get dirty. He wants to work on it with me a little bit. I'm like, fucking hey, yeah, you're good. Let's go. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. And be like, here's some sandpaper. Sand that shit right there.
Yeah.
No.
Get to work, Bob.
Baba, no, we already did a whole bunch of stuff to the Raiden. It's louder than it's ever been. We put in some MVI 808s. I think we put 2 of them in there. Or no, we did 2 606s. Fuck, I don't remember. I can't. It's too many goddamn things. And added a 3rd alternator and wired a few things a little bit differently and really got that thing rocking. It's fucking amazing. So
someone asked what Deadening I was using. Sundown. Well, this is Sundown 160 mil. You can tell it's Sundown 160 mil,
right?
Yeah, you can tell it's Sundown 160 mil by the way I light it on fire.
Yeah, because it's smoking. Yeah, you got to have it smoking a little bit to install it.
No. Back up, dude.
I don't think you have to turn it into lava because I've kind of proved you don't have to turn it into lava, Drew. But
right,
you got to get it
watching. You need to go get the dog. Yeah. Well, we kind of stopped turning it into actual lava and just kind of lighting it on fire. Like once it's on fire, it's good.
Yeah. So what we're getting is like if you have the material flat, right? You get it nice and hot, and you put it on the panel. If you get it hot enough that with a roller you can actually compress it a little bit, like it starts off at 5/16 of an inch thick, and when you mush it with the roller, you're down to like a 1/4 inch.
Yep,
it's hot enough.
Yeah, that's about it, and it turns mostly black, and that's about it.
Baba, we're putting 8 8s and 8 tweeters behind the front seats of the guillotine. which is Jim's new build, which is an Escalade ESV. It's a 2015. And yeah, it should be pretty fucking wild. Yep.
Someone said Drew putting 8s in the kick to compete in Iasca and USAC, like SQ.
No, you're probably doing that to your Duramax, right?
I'm not doing kicks.
Oh.
Mm-mm. No, I had
a gentleman tell me that he figured out how to put 8-inch mid-bass drivers inside the dash of his F250 that's similar to my F150. And I was like, that sounds super fun.
Yeah, that sounds like not enough space. I'm gonna be honest with him. I mean, I have seen someone do a single 8-inch mid bass in the center of their F150 dash.
Well, I mean, he's like an expert competitor.
Yeah.
I ask a judge fucking guy. I'm gonna see how his stuff performs and see what I think. But before I go diving into doing my own, but I want to learn what he did and see how I think it'll perform, and I think it'll be a lot of fun if it does well. So, but I did make a really bitchin' center channel component. It's not done yet. It's kind of sitting on my desk waiting for me to get a little bit ahead of time. But yeah.
What's ahead of time?
Yeah, I know. But I got so my plan is that not this coming weekend, but next weekend, my truck will have a complete audio system in it and be on display. So I'm going to put
like your F-150.
Yeah.
All right.
A-pillars are done. Sail panels are done. Front door pods are done. Rear door pods are done. I just need to build an amp rack, and I could use my 9 6.5 box. I just throw it in there, so that's kind of an option. But I'd really love to build something a little different because I got a fucking 15,000 watt amplifier in there, or I will. I have an 50,000 watt amplifier to put in there, and I'm going to put 3 VX 808 eyes in there for all the highs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Bridge everything but the tweeters. Yeah.
Hell, bridge those too, bro.
No.
You're like, chill out.
I do have 300 sets of my tweeters. I'll be like, oops.
Somebody asked where Steve was. Steve is probably, he said he was he's going to call in from his garage, but he also said he has pink eye, so I don't
know. That's gnarly. Pink eye is bad.
Mm-hmm. He got to quit letting them girls fight on him like that, bro.
Farting in his face and shit.
Yeah, man. He needs to chill out a little bit with that. John Davis, what kind of system are you gonna be running with that? Because I love the tweak. That's what we're putting. That's what we have in the wagon. I love the tweak.
The tweak is good, but I would really prefer to use a VXI or an MVI, which is also a JL product.
Yep.
But you can use those powered channels for things, right? So I'm going to put 3 VX 808s, and I have fucking speakers all over the place in my truck. I got 8s in the doors. I got 3-inch on the pillars. I got tweeters in my sail panels. I have a 6 in the center channel, the 3 in the center channel, and a tweeter in the center channel. And then the rear doors have 6.5s and tweeters. Those will be kept down real fucking low, but they're there. And then like, so everything other than the tweeters will be bridged. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got a 15,000 watt amplifier for my subwoofers. Yeah. And I don't know what the fuck I'm going to put in there. I was thinking about
me, Jim.
Yeah, it's the same guy, man. What the fuck are you looking at, Jim? It says Drew, and it says Drew Mobile Cam. But
he said he's got 8 mids, 8 tweaks, 4 mid basses. All right. So the question is, how is everything wired? Loaded question.
Yeah. Do you have? Are you using crossovers at all, or are you passive crossovers, or are you fully active?
Is everything running on its own channels? Like, what you doing here, bud? So many questions.
Yeah.
So, wait, Chris. So Jim actually, so we got the amp racks and stuff from Jim in last week. Nick and Maggie got all 12 war horses mounted to the Jim's amp racks. Made life real easy. They said each stack weighs about a little over 100 pounds. I was like, good. I was like, well, that's fun. So, but I would do a VXI or MVI, like you're saying, but we're just out of space at this point. Ain't no room in this damn wagon after 14
Drew,
war horses.
Is it possible for you to bring up that image that I sent to the group of the amp rack just before I left the shop with some of that wiring done? I want Jim to see it. I want everybody else to see it, but Jim is a big factor of why that appears the way it does. So Jason Blackboom, I'm testing a big prototype amp that we may put into production that we wouldn't have until sometime early next year. So, yeah. Yep. So.
Yeah, I'm answering a message real quick.
Yeah, sure.
And now I'm pulling up our chat.
DD makes a 12 channel DSP.
DB Drive, yeah. The Euphoria 12 something.
No, DD. DD makes a 12 channel DSP?
I don't think so.
Well, that's what Ruckus said. Ruckus Enclosures. He said each one on their own channel. So if you look here, you see there's 3 empty lugs, 4, the 5th through the 8th from the left on the fuse block. Those are just 3 more amps that need to get wired. Otherwise, all of those amps are wired. So that's pretty much what the wiring is going to look like, which is super duper fucking sexy. So that's 4-aught feeding all of those 9 amplifiers. If you look closely, right at the center, there's one more in there, but that's 4-aught wire feeding all of those amplifiers. And then there's 4 4-aught wires coming from the Warpath Energy battery under the truck. 4 power, 4 ground, 4-aught, feeding the distribution networks there. So pretty fucking gangster. I'm really excited. We're really proud of it. The guys worked really hard to reinstall all of those rear plastics. They were modifying all kinds of shit, and we were being creative with the upholstery and fucking getting it done, man. It looks so fucking good, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So it looks like the DSI 3 is a 12 channel. I've only used one a handful of times. So.
Oh, very cool. Okay, that's cool.
Yep, apparently Steve Irby saw how much power we were using and asked Jeremy Brown, why is he using so much power?
Yeah.
And you know what? I agree. Why am I?
Yeah, I think you should run 6 Warhorse. I would actually say,
you telling me 12 ain't the move, buddy.
I'm telling you know what I would start with? I would start with 3. That's what I would do. I would start with 3 because it would blow everybody's minds just on 3 of those. And then you double that. And then you fucking double that. You know what I'm saying?
So you're telling me first couple hours of Slam, play with 3. Second couple hours of Slam, play with 6. Sunday,
I was thinking
12.
I was thinking like the first show you bring it to, you run it on 3. Like you're like, I got this thing at Slam and it's just running on 3, and you don't even have the other ones in there. You just got 3 amps in there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And you're like, we wanted to see what it would do on just 3 of them. Here it is. It's fucking incredible. And then you fucking add 3 more. And then you go from there.
Oh, I said 6. Well, 12 showed up because 12 was the idea for the Nitro when we were going to be competing in more dedicated SPL stuff.
Right.
So
Yeah.
12 was on the contract.
So just put
12 showed up.
Put the 6 in there and send it and have your life be that much easier.
I mean, I don't know if it's really going to be that much different. Because we're only running. So one thing I ordered from Jim was just power and ground distribution. We're only running 12 power and 12 ground from batteries to front, and then distributing it to all the amps.
I understand.
I mean, we're not going to be able to use all the power the amps make, no matter what.
What did you buy? What did this person do? Somebody bought something for $13 on my website.
Hell yeah, brother.
Sky High ceramic fuses. Right on. All right. Tom.
Now, what I do plan on doing is I plan on wiring to 6 amps probably Sunday at some point and put them at half ohm each just to shut everybody up.
I ain't worried that these things will operate at a half ohm. They'll be fine.
Oh, me either. Yeah, no, me either. A lot of people have that misconception about full bridge amps because of the cheaper the people who do cheaper designs and build cheaper amps ruin their reputation of it in car audio.
Right. Yep. Fuck. God damn it, Jim. I'm so glad you reminded me. I haven't even had that shit on my radar. Oh, I know it's my own damn amplifier, but I'm fucking tired. How big of a fuse should I put on those amps for one? The fucking 600, or should I go bigger? Should I go with the fucking 800?
Fuse for wire generally. How big's the wire?
4-aught.
Oh. Never mind.
I don't know. I could be safe and just be like, give me. I should get fucking, 20 of all of the super high out ones, and then we could fucking go from there. Yeah, Steve Bead has 600s. Maybe I'll put a bunch of 600s in there and then just track them. And if they start looking like they're making any heat when I'm playing that thing for a bit, then I'll fucking put something bigger in. I'd rather not build heat anywhere. And I will be. I bought a fucking sick ass thermal camera that I intend to be using to, just track what's going on in any of the vehicles that we work on, looking for heat, seeing if anything's getting funny anywhere.
Oh, yeah. I do that too.
Yep.
So
I tell you, you start making heat in one little fucking lug, and then everything everywhere inside your fucking amp and the whole bitch will start fucking going all the shit.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week or two, but Brandy is going out of town for a week. She's leaving Sunday on a week-long cruise. So I'm gonna have a whole bunch of only me time. Me and my daughter. But
hey, Jason Blackbone, these components that we're using on this install, these are all designed in that moment when me and Jim were talking about your build at the showdown. These parts are originally designed for you, Jason. So you're there already, buddy. This shit's all the way.
Bob, are you asking about Slam? They haven't released a vendor layout, but I know where mine is. That's the kicker.
Yeah.
On the in the middle ground, but like if you walk between vendor row and the demo area, we're right there, like 30 feet away from kicker.
Okay. And then I know where Sky High will be in the same place they've been.
Yep.
And then also shitting on them should be in the same place it was last year as well, Baba. So
nice.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident that the Soulgasm, the Guillotine, and the Raiden, they're all going to be there. I just don't know I don't know if John wants all of them in the booth, and if he doesn't, then we'll bring one of them over to Steve's. But I don't know how much room Steve's going to have because he's going to have the Explorer.
Well, if you run out of space, well, we're only going to have the wagon and Duncan's van, so we should have room for put something if you need.
Oh, you go oozing in there with one of those rides and fucking give some demos. That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be if you that way if you want to get away from any stunt walls or anything, we'll be good. That's one of the main reasons I love being next to Kicker.
Yeah. Hey, that fucking I made a comment. Oh, here comes Steve.
Yeah, I was sitting backstage for like 5 minutes telling you guys to add me, but you couldn't see me.
I couldn't see.
I can't see because I'm logged in on the.
I'm on my phone. Like I have a laptop sitting over there, but I can't see the screen.
Sorry, Steve.
It's all good. You guys need to help me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Well, I know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to fit all this shit. I wish this stuff was like, it's so cumbersome. Like, why did JL do this? You know?
Oh,
well, they're waterproof connections for inside of a boat that has a shitload of room.
This is a waterproof amp. I don't see those on this amp. Marine amp. I don't get it.
No.
I'm so grumpy.
Because everything's got to be pain in the ass, bro. The fuck. Like why is it gonna be so hard? Yeah, I think this might be how I do it here. I don't know what I'm doing. This in here.
That looks okay.
You're not even barely going to see this. It's going to be buried behind.
Snuggle in there.
Yeah, I mean, kind of hanging off the edge here and here. So,
okay.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Twist it a little bit.
Me
Get
either,
to
bud.
them.
Me either, bud.
Oh my god.
I want to go like sideways, right? But then if I go sideways,
can you stand that thing up on its side rather, Steve?
which thing?
Instead of pointing the RCA cables up, point those wires up.
These?
No, the little box. That. Put that like that. I don't know. It's just an idea.
No, because there's an amp rack right on top of this.
Oh, I see. Sheesh.
And then there's another amp rack on top of that.
Sick.
So it's basically this and then 5 war horses, and then on top of the 5, another 4. Yeah. I don't know. The battery is literally right here. Ish. So I don't know. I was thinking that, but then the power cable thing for the jail amp. You know,
that power cable thing is a big old pluggy thing, so it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe over here and whoa. I don't know. Here, bear with me for a second here.
No, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. We're with you.
You know what I might do? I might get this first layer done. I might call Second Skin and be like, hey, send me 2 gallons of that pour in deadener.
Mm-hmm.
Pour in?
Yeah, that lizard skin, I think it's called.
It's called.
I just made like a $2,000 order with Second Skin, and I don't think I ordered lizard skin, but I ordered spray on thermal deadener stuff. Fuck is it called? I can't remember, but it's like thermal stuff and a bunch of the thermal mega block. So it's like it's like Zorb with
mega
so
Zorb.
We're gonna do the whole van. We're gonna spray the whole inside of the van with that thermal coating, and then we're gonna cover the whole inside with the mega block. So it's like Mega Zorb with a thermal layer on it. Oh, that's right. He said not to use that. Just use Mega Zorb. And we're going to cover the whole inside with Mega Zorb. And then we're going to line the whole entire thing with a thin Baltic birch. That'll be, all stained and nice and clean.
Oh, it's called Spectrum.
Yes, we're going to use elephant foreskin upholstery for the whole entire interior of my van.
I don't know where that damn thing is. I'm going to show you guys this.
How thick can spectrum be sprayed?
So yeah, this was the issue I was worried about is getting my power wires because they're down in there,
Yeah.
and then speaker wires also. Or everything's so smushed in here. It just is what it is. It's what I got to deal with. But luckily,
you need to build something for the roof of that fucking truck.
What do you mean?
Like something that goes in between the roof boxes, and it has like some of your amps and shit in it, or a fucking your battery or something.
I told him when he was out here, I was like, why don't we just put the battery on the fucking roof, build a waterproof box?
Bro,
But,
Nick had that
I could have
idea.
built you a waterproof box, man. I could have made that thing sealed all the way up.
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
There's plenty of room. God
damn
damn it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even a question. There's so much room.
Oh, dude, I'm in.
I mean,
Let's do
at this point, it's in there. It's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be a little extra work. It's not bad. So I already have my runs pulled through here.
Yeah. No, you're looking good. You're gonna get
it. And it's gonna come. They're gonna come from underneath and then go up. So there's room. Not that big a deal.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking amazing. God damn, that is a fucking battery, man. Woo!
It's huge, dude. Like
how many amp hours do you got there?
174, I think.
Oh, yeah. Damn! The fucking the Soulgasm is, I think, also 174. I might be wrong. And then the Guillotine is 240.
Oh my God. Is that the name you guys came up with, the Guillotine?
Yeah, the Guillotine. Allie said that because it will rip your fucking head off or it'll choke you the fuck out. So that's the plan. Oh, Steve, I know you're going to be happy to hear this. Oh, I already told you earlier today, but the buzzing noise that we were experiencing in the Soulgasm was not caused by the bias. It was caused by a fucking really filthy, mucky, gooey alternator. And Brad disassembled all 4 alternators and cleaned them all out, cleaned all the brushes, and put the whole thing back together. And he's like, I bet that fixes it. And I was like, I don't know, man. And then it did. Huh. So, yep. We might be getting a little bit of engine noise. It may be coming from the fancy voltage regulator, but it's so minimal that we're just going to fucking run it. And we did a bunch of steel reinforcing on the upper part of the firewall in the Soulgasm, and we did the same work in the Guillotine. And we did a bunch of steel in there, and then we poured in a shitload of 16-pound expanding foam with a fuckload of fiberglass chop mixed in it. So that shit's like concrete now. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Well, that's awesome. I found a wire. I don't even know what the fuck it goes to.
Power it up and see what happens.
All right, it gets right here, but where are you going to, right?
I'm gonna pull a Chris Rust.
Bunched into
what's that?
I mean,
I'm gonna get a crawfish pot. I'm gonna melt. I'm gonna boil a lot of this and pour it into the hatch.
Do it.
Oh, God.
Throw some crawfish in there too, and just pour them in there with it.
Absolutely. Well, I want to get at least one layer down normally, and then lay this kind of out on its back, and then pour in liquid.
I know what it is. Okay.
What was it, Steve?
It's the remote turn-on wire for the amps.
Oh, okay.
In the cabin.
Maybe you should label that shit so you don't forget. You're like forget later and be like coming back to watch the fucking show to figure out what the fuck it was. I'm tired. I know I did it on the show. It's at the 45-minute mark.
Trust me, I had to go through and figure them all out because, in a rush to take it all out, I didn't label anything.
Yeah, you didn't think to fucking label it. And you're like, I don't remember what that is when I do it later. And fucking 2 weeks later, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, same with these. Fucking.
I'm going to be the example of how to do it the way Chris Rust did it. And I tell you one thing, that Jeep is a fucking. If y'all go look at Chris Rust's album on his Jeep build, it's a masterclass on how to build a stock cabin vehicle. It's crazy.
Yeah, pretty fucking wild, man. Will he be out there with that thing operating at Slam?
Probably not. I know he sold all the amps out of it, but I think he has new ones coming. So maybe,
Okay.
but I doubt it. But maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna be out there with this wagon.
I'm
Yes,
hoping
sir.
I'm going to be out there with this Explorer. I don't know how I'm going to make it happen, but
Steve, I need some of those fucking hats and shirts and hoodies and shit. That shit
What
is
a-
tight. My cousin and my dad and stuff are stoked on that shit.
oh yeah, I got you. Once this month is over.
Okay. That shit's gonna be a fucking hit, man. Like
Hope so.
even just mentioning it before fucking like just telling my dad's, he's like, oh, that's gonna do well. Like I want to buy it already. That sounds really cool.
I hope that's the
I
fucking.
score a lot of red numbers. I'm like, yeah, you're a fucking gangster. You can't be walking around fucking not scoring red numbers wearing that shit. You'd be fucking looking like a dork.
Exactly. All right. Well, close this bitch back up. Get back inside and try to figure out that.
Jay Benzo sent me a photo of him doing the same thing, basically.
What's that?
He was deadening a hatch with this shit. I haven't thought to try that.
Oh, and I don't know if you guys. Well, I'm sure you noticed. There's a huge hole right here now.
Yeah.
So we got the plexi was here yesterday. And my buddy Dan got it all carved out. It needs to be trimmed up just a little bit more, but it's gonna be a big plexi window right here, and then those amp meters for the kicker amps will go right here.
That's
You doing all of them?
Yeah, I'll do all 9 of them.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do one, just to have a voltmeter.
Yeah, I figured, fuck, I got them, and if that's what Dan wants to do, and like if that's what you want to do, and you think we got enough time to do it, let's try to do it. But that's
Jay. No, I know this
hopeful.
stuff's gonna be.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get everybody demos in this friggin' thing.
Yeah, I'm excited, Steve. It's gonna be rad. I'm looking forward to both those things.
Let's
Wagon's gonna be wild. The fucking Explorer's gonna be wild.
Yeah, I just want to hear the wagon without the roof sound like it's exploding.
Oh. Okay, so let me show you what we made to close the door.
Yeah, I feel it.
All right, so there's this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ow. There'll be more than just those, but
Okay. Yeah.
this basically goes in here like this. And there's that weather seal or the seal for the door seals right there, so it hits back right against it. And then the door closes, and those studs go through these holes, and then you just tighten it, and it sucks the door in.
That should work real good.
Yeah, so the whole top half will be basically it's from here all the way around. So it'll keep the top half of the door nice and secure. We'll see how it does. I think we might. I don't think we're gonna have time to do it, but we want to run a screw through like right here, and then just put one of those rubber grommet caps on it, and then it'll drill through right there. So then we could do one on the bottom if we need to. Yeah, that's what I got to get done. Those things I got to get in this box too, and I got to do some rewiring.
All you have to do is wire up all of those amps and that DSP, and fucking bolt the door together, and do your job and do your other job.
Yeah, and I gotta crawl in here, and I've got to rewire all the subs to parallel. They're series right now.
Yeah.
I think
So
Patrick's gonna come over this weekend to help, and then I have my neighbor right down the street. He's the guy who got me into strongman originally. He's off work till July with he had to have like spine surgery, so he can't pick up anything. But he said he's down to come just hang out and help wire stuff, and whatnot. I'm like, oh, perfect.
Yeah, don't let your boy pick up anything, man.
No, absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
But Dale, just having company sometimes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Just somebody like hand me a screwdriver, or like fucking, you know what I mean? You like got to get up off your sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor for 45 minutes. You got to fucking get up or crawl across the room to get a different fucking screwdriver or something.
Bro, nut. He's like, all right, well, I'm done. That's it.
Look at all these Gately boxes.
Yeah. We gotta. You know what sucks is my buddy drove down there and back like a month ago, and fucking it was like he was on his way back and he was saying something, and I was like, damn, I should have had you fucking hook up with fucking Steve and get all those fucking amps and subs and shit he's got sitting there. And he's like, oh, I would have totally done that. Damn it. You know, I was like, fuck. So, yeah, well, I mean, you know, every once in a while there's a little opportunity lost. When everybody's so goddamn busy, it's hard to even fucking think sometimes, you know?
100%.
We need to buy a forklift at the fucking shop. Like it's pretty fucking needed. And I was like looking into some of that shit early this morning. And then like me and Allie were like, let's fucking call these people and make an appointment to go and look at fucking forklifts. And she's like, do you want to do that today? And I was like, no fucking way. She's like, oh, of course not. Like, let's look at something after fucking Slam or fucking something. So,
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Steve, I want to mention to you that when me and Drew started, we were like, hey, let's make this a 1 hour show.
Okay, perfect.
I need to get my ass to bed at a reasonable hour because I did like the fucking late night the other night, and then a early morning, and then I did pretty good. I got to bed at a decent time last night, and then stayed in bed a little longer, but I was up hella early, so I got to try to do it again. Yeah, Jim, you are welcome to come and hang out, man. If you arrange it at the right time, we have a fucking spare bedroom. I'm in it right now. This is often Byron's room. Byron will be here in the next couple of days, and but if he's not here, or if you guys want to snuggle up together, you can stay here in the spare bedroom anytime you want to come and hang out, Jim. So, yep. Yeah.
I put this thing somewhere too.
So, Brandy's birthday is tomorrow. I need everyone who's watching to just spam the shit out of her all day. She's turning 40.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Big one.
Yep. I mean, biologically she's getting older, but I think she's getting more pretty every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know I like them cougars. There's a cougar in the car. Well, I know I put it there.
What the hell? I'm looking for something. I'm like, where the hell is this? It's in my fucking armpit.
You're that fat now, Steve? You just tuck a fucking goddamn amplifier in your armpit and leave it there?
God. Goddamn, man.
No, dude, I'm down. I'm down to like the lowest I've been in a while, but
I'm just fucking kidding, man.
I know.
But you still got a big enough titty to tuck that fucking goddamn
well,
tuck that little part of an amplifier underneath it. But what the fuck's I gonna say? Oh, did you guys see the video of the fucking baby skunks in my parking lot?
Yeah.
Dude, post that video, Drew. Can you do that? Is that reasonable? They're so fucking cute. It's so funny. There's 4 little tiny baby skunks fucking cruising around in the parking lot of my shop. I was like, oh my God. I really hope they don't fucking blow ass or whatever.
Yeah, I can do that in a second.
But goddamn, they were cute. So, yep.
What do you guys think I should do here?
Punt? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, here it is.
Can you stack the dongle on top of that armpit gizmo? How thick is the? No, you can't.
I don't know.
Never mind.
And this thing's little, you know.
Yeah. Could you, Steve? Is it possible to like tuck that the dongle and or the other armpit component off of that board in the fucking left side D pillar or whatever the fuck it is on your truck, C pillar?
Well, there's also room above this, like about this much room. Like this can go up here
Yeah.
above everything,
Okay.
but and so can this. Maybe that's what I should do is go like
Yeah,
that.
you put that like that,
Then go like this.
and then move the amp down. Back up a little bit so we can, yeah, something like, we'll put both of move the amplifier down a little bit, and then put both the dongle and the armpit component above the amp. Maybe even flip the amplifier around, Steve.
So it's upside down?
Yeah.
I mean, that might work.
Yeah. And then those are up, 2.5, 3 inches up, and then you're good.
Huh.
Something like that, or maybe flip the amp around.
Yeah. This will go over here a little more. This will go over here. This will go over here.
And then imagine those are all up a little further, and you're good.
Oh, what's up a little further?
You said you had a little bit of space above that, right?
Yeah, but if I could put everything on this board, it would make it easier.
That would be better. Well, then it
just made it easier.
That layout works. Then you're fucking awesome. There you go.
Yeah,
I'll send you an invoice for that.
Nah. Hell yeah.
Hey, did you see I'm wearing my fucking Deadliest Demo Judge shirt?
Yeah, you want to see the new ones?
Yeah, I do.
Did you have a chance to start on the award yet? Fucking A. So much to do.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's the right color. Fucking sweet.
Yeah, I mean, the design's still the same.
Are we just going to do the same or similar to what I did last year?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Obviously, it's 24 now. Just don't forget to change that part. But
yeah, that'd be fucking wild. Okay.
Yeah, we want like a mint green kind of, or like a Tiffany. Yeah. So people who want to get judged, look for that color this year.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I will flip this upside down. I don't know.
What's that? You're looking at the JL upside down? Is it actually better with it not upside down?
No, I think it's better the other way because then
here's the baby skunks. Check this out. I was like, man, is that a couple skunks? And then they all moved around. I was like, motherfucker, it's 4 of them.
It was a lot. Yeah, they're all facing each other.
Oh no! And then they took off running. I was like, oh my god, they're so fucking cute. I want one. I was like, damn,
Aww.
they're so fucking cute. I was like, oh my god, little guys.
Like, oh my god, go.
And they all went over there, and and then fucking 2 minutes later, man, they came back and they were heading for the install bay, and I was like, hey guys, you gotta close this motherfucker down because those little baby skunks are gonna fucking get you, and it's gonna be a problem. So, but yeah.
Well,
I think you got that worked out, Steve. I think that's the way. You don't need to put it upside down. I think it's better not, because that gives you the ability to loop those wires coming out of the amp and into those connectors. Yep. I think you're good.
And then these are just RCAs, so I may even go upside down with this one.
Maybe
those are going.
Yeah,
those are going just to a box.
Sticker on it. That's the right way, and you're good.
Yeah.
Is fucking Drew fucking brewing up goddamn lava or what?
Oh no, I'm gonna get Patrick to come over to bring his not high tech, but big badass propane thing this weekend. We can pour it in there.
You're gonna wait till the weekend?
I mean, the hatch has been off the car since like a week ago, so and the car's not even here.
Okay.
But I'm gonna finish doing an initial layer on the thing.
Do you think I should not have the amps like face each other like that and just do them all the same direction? Or does it not matter?
I would probably try to do them all the same direction if it if it's, I mean, I would say that the function becomes the form, right? So however the wires fit in best is the right way.
Yeah. Have to open these doors. I might just set the amps now. Hey, Drew, I just set these things wide open, right, for the DSP?
Yeah, you just click the damn comp mode button.
No, not the war horses. So these are
Four
the
channels. Drew.
these are the KXM A800.
Do they have like they don't have like a slave mode, do they?
I would start with the gains all the way down. Are you gonna be able to access them at all?
I'm gonna do it right now before I install them.
Oh,
So no, you will not be able to access them, is what he's saying, Drew.
Yeah, no.
just
Turn
set the
them to
gains
halfway.
Yeah, just set the gains to like half.
Just set them to half and fucking pray that you don't need to fucking. You be in there like fabricating a tool. You get like a little flathead
Turn
screwdriver,
it up
and
more.
fucking 10 to fucking 90 in it, and
Really, turn the gain up to half.
Yeah, I mean just
yeah.
that way if you won't have to dig around to try to get to it if you need more volume.
Yeah, okay. And then when the DSP, if it needs less, you could just take away.
Yeah.
All right. Half gain it is.
I mean, that's a good start at least.
Well, that's what it's going to. Frequency off.
Yeah.
Two off. Amp 2. Damn. Did I gain up halfway? All right. I think that's it. Cool. Okay.
Gentlemen,
Well,
I think we should wrap it up. We all got a ton of shit to do, and
Yeah.
I think we should focus on rest and getting ready. And I'm glad everybody tuned in and got a little update. I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody out there at Slam. If you're Sacramento local and you want to hear the current version of the Soulgasm, which is a big jump louder than it was previously, Hangtown Motocross Classic at Prairie City, which is outside of Sacramento, will be going on. Amateur Day is Friday, Pro Day is Saturday. We'll have a 60-foot booth out there. I'll have my truck, very likely have my truck on display, and my van and the Soulgasm, and we should be having a good time out there. And then a week later is fucking Slamology. So, yep.
Cool. Hell yeah. All right. Well, fix your engine noise.
Yeah,
Nice
fix your
people.
engine noise, folks. Be nice to people. Drew, we're fucking tuning out, buddy. I don't know if you're gonna stay on or
No,
you're gonna
I'm
be fucking beard cam.
no, I'm out.
All right, you guys have a great night. Thank you guys.
Later.